This is eggnog with tequila.
Oh, it's on, Johnny. I love that. Kiefer's social calendar.
Yeah,
I think he needs it to dumb it down. It's too heavy.
And that's part of the problem when I say I'm going to do like sober January or like, I go through the months and I'm like,
Zero chance you're doing sober January.
Sakic challenged
Good
me to
God.
a sober.
This is Puck Around and Pod Out, where you win a prize for making it through without feeling sorry for their wives. No one has ever won the prize.
He doesn't control the social calendar, though, right? Like, it's not yours. It's your significant other's, and you get dragged along in your deep V.
And that's part of the problem when I say I'm going to do like sober January or like, I go through the months and I'm like,
zero chance you're doing sober January.
Sakic challenged me to a sober. He challenged me to a sober
Deb challenged
January.
Aaron too, and I told Joe that I will not do it.
So here's the problem with it. I'm like, okay, sober January, not a problem. Well, can't start on the 1st because that's a celebration. My birthday is on the 9th, so I can't do the 9th. And then there's
59 years old on the 9th.
There's big football games every weekend.
And you're going on a road trip to Montreal and Toronto.
Right.
They'll kick you out of Montreal if you show up and say, "Oh, I'm doing sober January."
I know, but then
Joe Sakic challenged me.
he said you get 1 day a week to cheat.
Well, I want 6 days a week to cheat.
I know. And you
But,
can't.
Johnny-
So here's the months you cannot do sober in. January, February, you've got the break. You've got the Olympic break. March, you've got March Madness. April, you've got the Masters. May is May Day. June is so much fun. July is a shit show.
Cinco de Mayo.
August is like the best month. September is the month you could do it. September.
You guys are not coming off well in this conversation.
Yeah,
No, hold on, Johnny.
This is right on the edge of like diarrhea talk. Like
We got to get down to one thing only here because Kiefer's blowing it up.
yeah,
Kyle
okay.
has too many friends. You need to cut your friends in half. You got to get rid of some people, man. You got too many friends. It's pulling you down.
You're the only two friends I have. Everybody else, I just go. I just go wherever she takes me.
You have 39 friends just in your cul-de-sac. Like, it's wild.
They don't like me though. They don't respect me.
Dana has a dog crate in the back of her car. She just puts Kyle in it, and they go to the parties. And he's like Steve.
100% like
Okay,
Steve.
okay.
I like this morning. I woke up and I came downstairs and Dana was just looking at me and I was like, "What?" She goes, and I was like, "What's that?" She goes, "They're dishes." Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah.
The dishes. Okay, this is our Christmas edition of the Puck Around Pod. So the only natural way that we can start this show is I've got some Christmas questions that we need to go through. Okay, I have 6 questions. So together we will all come up with the best answers. First question: the 3 best Christmas movies of all time.
Okay, who's going first?
Riker, you can go first.
Okay, National Lampoons is 1.
Christmas
Elf is
Vacation,
number
yes.
2, and Four Christmases is number 3.
I
What is
disagree
Four
with Four
Christmases?
Christmases.
What is that?
Four Christmases is Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, and pre-Jack Tim McGraw's in there. If you've not seen Four Christmases, Kiefer, that's awesome because you are going to laugh your banana balls off at this movie. Johnny, you love it?
I mean, I think it's good. I don't think it's one of the top
Oh.
3 Christmas movies of all time.
Oh, well, okay.
I agree with you.
I-
I say yes.
I agree with you on Christmas Vacation. I think Elf 100%.
Yes.
I'm going to say, what's the one with the old one? Well, I love Scrooged. Huge fan of Scrooged. I'm not going to say it's top 3, but it's in my top 3. What's is it a Christmas story with
Yes,
the
but Johnny, just
lamp
for-
with the leg?
Just for time purposes, we're doing the best. So if you're just going to start naming movies, then
It's kind of a good point.
yeah.
Christmas Story. That's my 3.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys forgot Home Alone. Home Alone.
Yeah, congrats.
Nothing.
You're naming a movie. That's fine. It's not my top 3.
What about The Grinch? Jim Carrey. But what would I wear?
Just because you like doing the voice doesn't mean that it's top 3.
Hang on, you just brought up The Grinch in a top 3 Christmas movie discussion, which makes sense. And then you went immediately to the live action one.
What's
Not
live
the,
action mean? I don't even know what that means.
Not the
Well,
animated
there's a cartoon
one.
one.
Like the actual
Yeah.
Grinch movie.
No,
that
Jim
is good.
Carrey. Jim Carrey. The other one that you guys forgot was Love Actually, Riker. You and Sylvia should watch Love Actually.
You know what? I forgot my favorite movie, Bad Santa and Bad Santa 2. Billy Bob. Yeah.
Bad Santa's great. It's not a top 3 Christmas movie, but it's a great movie.
Oh, that's a family movie.
Yeah.
Isn't there a lot of cussing in that movie?
Yes.
Oh, it's
and
filthy.
there's some
It's
other
so filthy.
like
It should be rated
dirty.
X.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, question number 2.
Okay.
And no cheating. And we're going to start with Riker again. So, Lyles, don't say anything. Name the reindeer. Riker?
Okay, all of them?
No, just name 2.
Okay. Rudolph. Now you got to make me think of the song. Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen and Rudolph. Yeehaw!
That
Whoop
is
them son
fucking
bitches.
awesome that you did that.
Nice work,
Wow.
Baker. Yeah, good work. I'm proud of you.
I thought for
Chicken
sure that
fried
was going
endless.
to be a horrible conversation that we were never going to get there.
I had to dig deep into Cerebral to find that one. It's been a while.
But hang on. Do you remember what's after the line after Blitzen?
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Yeah, Rudolph, but I started with Rudy.
That is fantastic. Okay. Johnny, this is yours. Make the perfect plate for Christmas. We all get to visualize it. So I'm going to close my eyes as you make your plate for the perfect Christmas meal. I'm closing my eyes.
Oh, buddy. All right. So I'm going to start with an appetizer that might not be on the plate, but it's right there. It's a shrimp cocktail with cocktail sauce from Indiana, St. Elmo's. No, St. Elmo's. Just listen. It's world famous for its cocktail sauce. They grate fresh horseradish into it.
Ooh.
That's the starter, and it clears you out. It is so good. My dad brings jars of it when he comes. So my parents got here this week. They brought multiple jars of this stuff. I will bring you guys some, and we can revisit this.
Tomorrow?
It's sure I will. Well, no, it's up in the mountains. My parents are in the mountains right now. They don't want to hang out with me in Denver.
Okay, get me to the plate.
Okay, then the plate. I am gonna go with, ham, but like a bourbon honey glazed ham. That's the start. I'm gonna go mashed potatoes with lots of butter and lots of Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna go with a little bit of spinach salad with like a nice light dressing.
Blech.
What do you mean? Blech? That's why, yeah, you got to have some salad, okay? Start eating more salads. Trying to think what else I would have on the plate.
All right, Riker, make me your plate.
I had a thought, but I'm going to save it. I feel like it's going to be too X-rated for the show. I'm just going to have a whole
X-rated?
apple pie.
Pie?
A whole apple pie. I like fresh made
That's your plate.
apples cut. Like my grandma used to make apple pie.
Yep.
I can eat the whole thing.
With ice
Call it a
cream.
day.
With ice cream.
Don't even need that. Just apple
Yeah,
pie.
but
man.
hot with
So
ice
good.
cream, just like melting. Like a la mode.
If I'm doing ice cream, it's Neapolitan, and I need a swirl on there.
Oh, on apple pie?
Be
Can't
on
do
the
that.
side.
You can't, that's not right. Don't do that.
do that.
Yeah.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
No,
Yeah,
that's
what I was
yeah.
thinking, Kiefer.
So mine is prime rib or steak, mashed potatoes with just a obscene amount of gravy, squished
Yeah,
all
the
over.
gravy,
It's poured
yeah.
all over everything else on the plate. The Brussels sprouts that are way overcooked and kind of burnt, and then you put garlic on them. You got to have some salad, but I'm going to say it's the iceberg lettuce with blue cheese and bacon. Ooh, yeah.
I believe that's called a wedge.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Just
I don't
sounds like
mind
your
that.
Texas Roadhouse order.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's where he's going.
Yeah. and
next-
a
next-
Hillstone Marg on the side.
That was funny, Griff.
Zoom in. Hillstone tastes so good. Hillstone
You
tastes so
zoom in.
good. Best Christmas song.
The best Christmas song?
Yeah.
I don't have it. I need to think. So maybe go to Johnny.
Can I sing mine?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we're similar. Michael Bublé. It's
Very good.
beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Oh my God, is that good?
It is.
Okay, I got to pick. You ready?
Yeah. Sing
All
it.
right.
Any Christmas song that Frank Sinatra sings, I love. I'm going to go Frank Sinatra Christmas. He just makes them all amazing for me.
Sing one.
I can't right now. I don't
New
know.
York,
That's all I got.
New York.
That's not Christmas.
Yeah, that's great, Johnny.
Yeah, thanks. I'm not a Mariah Carey person, but I'm going to go with All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. I think that's Love Actually. That's like the
It is.
Was that you and Aaron's wedding
culminating
song?
scene. No, that was Cisco Thong Song.
Hey, what was it really? Don't tell me it was Rascal Flats or something like that.
No, it wasn't. It was
Oh, Johnny, you're in
I
trouble
think
here, bud.
We had a couple. No, it was Mumford and Sons, and we had Philip Phillips, Home, and there's a Dave Matthews one too, I believe.
What's going on with your voice?
Well, I'm sick.
Are you really?
Oh yeah, wait. I didn't put it on the group chat, but I got an eyeball thing going on along with a chest cold, so it's fun.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah. I
did you
gotta
just
show you
start
this-
smoking cigarettes again? That's the truth. I know it.
Yes, yeah.
I'm
was
gonna
choking
show
down
you-
darts.
I'm going to show you this picture of Johnny's eye.
I can't
Can't
see
really
that.
see. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that looks weird.
Yeah, it's not. Here, I'm gonna give
That
you
looks
just
like a
quick.
Cyclops.
I'm gonna give you.
thing.
I'm gonna give you a look at the contrast here. So this is.
It might
So
be
wait,
gone-
wait, you got
yeah.
something in your eye, Johnny?
Ooh.
God, that's gross.
Ooh, don't pull
Did you
down
have
your
a
eyeball
sty
like
or what
that.
happened?
I think it's. I think there's a sty in there, and I'm not prone to getting styes, so it's not ideal. It's not fun.
Let me ask you that. Let me
Well.
ask- recently, did you wipe your butt and then rub your eye?
No, you know what happened is I work in the studio with you, and all you do is fart the entire game when we're in studio, and it's just fart spores floating around. And so if I'm blinking, I'm getting pink eye from you.
Johnny, all
See,
that
Riker,
is,
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's flatulence to the max. Like
It's
I said the other
never
night, man.
ending.
This guy
It is-
farts. It's like we're sitting in a cow pasture hanging out with Kiefer.
hey, all
It sounds
is-
like a dripping faucet after he farts because it
Oh,
just runs
stop
right
it.
down his leg onto the
Oh,
floor.
we're onto the
Oh.
poop again.
all it is the air in my body that I don't need. So it leaves.
Your body needs to work at better efficiency because
Buddy, when you
have
do
a
as many
lot of
crunches
air.
as I do on a daily
lot of
basis,
air
things
leaving
are going to
your
get
body.
exposed out. Today I've already done 2,000 crunches.
Scrunches. Okay, next question.
All right,
Yeah,
last
please,
question.
for the love of God.
All right, two more. Best holiday drink, and I'll start it because your guys' brains don't work that fast. My favorite go-to drink, and this is a little bit of a Christmas vacation, is eggnog and rum. Now, you got to be careful with eggnog and rum for two reasons. One, you can get blacked out in a hurry. Two, you can add a serious chin if you're not careful.
You can-
But the next morning you wake up and you look like John Candy from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles, it means you had too much eggnog.
Yeah, that could happen. I mean, you could go blackout, or you could be brownout too, which is almost as bad, but you at least get to remember a little bit. Doesn't go full black. It's just
Right.
brown.
You remember your hands
Yeah.
actually being cuffed.
So for the holidays, I turn into a bit of a sipper. So I like to pull out some good bourbon or some good tequila and sip those, maybe on the rocks, maybe not, depending on how hot it comes out of the bottle. But that's the time to sip a nice spirit. I know Johnny's right with me on that.
I do like that. I like that idea. Well, I have the eggnog going right now. I'm gonna
Eggnog
go eggnog and tequila. Yeah. I don't have any rum here. That's up in the wine cave. All the rum is in the wine cave. I'm gonna go just like a really good glass of red with Christmas dinner. Like just perfectly decanted. Basically like EJ's Instagram story where he's decanting these wines. Then
Can we
I
talk
get
about that
jealous.
for a second? Can we talk about this?
I think we need
Sure.
to. We need to address
I think
EJ
we
here
do.
because
We need to address.
he's like
yeah.
lifestyles of the rich and famous, man. I want to be this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So he's getting good at TV, right? But the people that he's talking to are Avalanche fans, and not every Avalanche fan can eat at Quintessa Caviar de la Hole for every meal. So when he does this, he's opening up a $2,000 bottle of wine and eating caviar, and I'm thinking to myself,
I think you're low on the 2000.
okay, but in order to relate, to our people, like me, you got to go Taco Bell and box wine, baby. You can't. He's gone fancy pants, and his pants were tight. His shirt was tight. His teeth were white. He was using a light bright, and he was out of sight, flying a kite.
I'm enjoying watching it. Keep it going, EJ. Show me
Yeah,
some
I
more
love it.
3-star Michelins here. I got
Yeah.
Michelins on my car. That's all I got.
No, you don't.
Hey,
Did everyone just like blaze past the fact that Kiefer just roped every single Avs fan into his Taco Bell and boxed wine situation?
They know. They
Well,
know.
there's Griff. He's been here for 3 decades, so he's doing something right.
I'm
He
saying,
relates
us are
to the.
bargain
He's a man of the
shoppers.
people. He's a man of the people.
We bargain shop, right? We don't all get
Hey.
to go to the fancy pansies.
and no slouch on box wine. I got a bottle of Boda Nighthawk Red Blend just percolating in my fridge right now.
Okay, last Christmas question, then we can move on to Team Canada, Team USA.
Okay.
If you were an elf, what would your name be, and what job would you have? And I've already come up with your names for each of you.
Shocker.
Riker
Did you come up
would
with a
be,
name for yourself?
Yeah, I got my name, Maximus.
What's mine, Minimus?
Yours is. Do you ever seen the movie Gremlins?
Way back.
Long time.
There was a mean gremlin named Spike.
He's the mean gremlin?
Yeah, Riker with all that stuff, or Sven, like Sven. Riker would be a good Sven.
Sven, eh? I know
Johnny?
my job already.
For you, I've got Gumdrops or Frosty because of the frosted tips, and I would obviously be Maximus because of my body.
Your elf is no glutes.
Yes.
No. I would be Maximus Aurelius.
That's yeah.
I'm trying to think of some
no,
other names. that
no
are
glutes
PG,
the
but there's
elf
none.
or just full angry elf. Just angry.
Hey,
elf.
I got his name, Minimus Assimus. One nothing, right?
We gotta, yeah, one
That is
other
pretty
Riker. We
good.
gotta put
If
in
it
a
was
we
true,
gotta put
I'd
in
tell-
a call to
This morning-
the cops. Somebody
This
stole your
morning I
ass.
did neck and glutes. Neck and glutes.
Oh, hey, I know my job as an elf because I have no patience and I get frustrated easily. I just want to be the sweeper. I just want to be the guy that cleans the floor. I don't want
sounds-
details.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweep and then hose, just like you do at the Metlo.
Yes, sir. It's my gift. It's my gift.
By the way, if you're having a holiday party for 30 or more people, call Mark Rycroft at 720-296-5555.
You got a rooftop. It's
Got a
77
rooftop.
degrees there right now.
Boy, oh,
77 degrees on that rooftop. Hey, do you
I
have any
thought I
holiday
had my
parties on the
shirt off
rooftop?
today.
Do you,
What's
do you
that?
have any holiday parties on the roof? I just did a shirt off workout in the backyard.
Did you? No.
Yeah.
I shut her down for the wintertime because it's just too unpredictable. If somebody called me today, then yeah, I'd host a party tonight for sure.
You'd be
But-
there. You would be in the party, right?
Yeah, but I'm not planning something 2 weeks out because in 2 weeks we could have 2 feet. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah.
It's
Boom.
76 degrees 3 days before Christmas. You
Hey,
know what
boys.
that means? You know what that
What?
means? That means that February. Whew, I think I
Whoa.
just stroked out.
February.
Oh,
I think February we're going to get absolutely shit kicked. There's going to
Yeah,
be
we
like
are.
6 feet of snow.
100% we are.
The jet stream must just be missing us, guys, because we got off the plane in Minnesota
Yeah.
and it was like a right hand punch. Like my gum hurt. The wind was blowing. It was like -4 wind chill. And I tell you, enjoy this 70s while we got it because that was miserable in Minnesota. The 5-1 wind was great, but the wind
Yeah.
was miserable.
We were actually going to talk to you about that, Riker. So Kiefer and I are in studio, obviously, just housing Papa John's. And
Funny.
yeah, that was it was so good. I almost dripped garlic sauce all down my suit.
Johnny, I can hear that barrel growing.
Oh, hey.
Like the barrel. You're gonna have to undo another button on that shirt to
buddy.
fit the barrel in, buddy.
I just love that we had to. It's like those two Muppets that sit up above the rest of the Muppets that have to watch these guys eat.
But was that building as quiet as it seemed on
Yeah.
TV?
And it was a packed house.
Yeah. And everybody was just ready to just unload, right?
Yeah. I think the Wild fans were thinking this was the game that's going to propel them to the top of the Central. Quinn Hughes is on the backside. They're pretty much 100% healthy. Like, they were ready to show the Avs what they got. And the opposite happened. They just didn't give them a reason to cheer. And it was great. Perfect road game.
It was.
I
it
will
was a
say
really
this:
good road
that
game.
when the PA announcer comes over and says, "It's an XL Energy power play," there is a buzz in that building. They have a good power play, and I think the Avs killed every one of them.
All of
Was
them.
Hartman's goal a
No.
power play?
No. No.
No.
It was
perfect.
I said after the game, the statement was made. And the reason that I say that is because, yes, they were coming off a back-to-back, not ideal, not good, but you're up for this game. You have this one circled. You win 7 in a row. You say, this one, boys, is where we find out where we really are. Are we chasing Dallas and Colorado, or are we just chasing Dallas? And yesterday, I don't want to say it was an ass kicking, but it was a little bit of a spanking because Colorado, as I said to you, Johnny, said they haven't done really anything wrong. I counted 3 mistakes they made in that game. They were
one was massive.
One was massive, yes.
One could have changed the whole dynamic of the game. The Nate just dropped
Absolutely.
past Matt
Yes.
Boldy. If they score a shorty there and it's 2-1, then that building explodes. So
When you
Blackwood
think
made
about-
some critical saves in that game.
And they score after that. The Avs do on the power play after Boldy doesn't score on the breakaway.
Yes,
and if
Johnny.
you're choosing anybody on the Minnesota Wild to have a breakaway,
It's
it's
him.
Matt Boldy.
Guy was rock star hot coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
It's, and statement, we talk about statement, like Brock Nelson made a statement last night.
Yes.
That game that he had, like Billy Guerin, GM for Team USA, is Brock Nelson, like, does that not put him firmly in the conversation at the very least for Team USA?
It has to, man. He's got 8 goals in 11 games.
Can I go through a list? Can I go through a list and you guys say this is automatically on? I'll say a name and you say yes. That means
Hey,
that he's
before we get
automatic.
started, too, we got to preface this a little bit. Like, we're going to obviously be biased Brock Nelson because we see him every day. We know what he
100%.
brings.
Yeah.
But how difficult is it to pick the top 18 forwards in the country? Like, this is not an easy job here.
You know what?
No.
As I went through the list, Riker, I thought it was easier to pick Team Canada than it was Team USA.
Interesting.
Yeah. So let me you just say in, okay? Eichel,
In.
Matthews,
In.
You could probably just say all the
Although-
names we know are in.
Brady, and Matthew.
Of course.
I know, but Matthew hasn't played yet.
Who cares?
Okay. Boldy,
Right, Johnny?
Kyle Connor.
Well, let me ask Johnny this. How many games
Yeah.
does Matthew need to play to be ready? Does he need 10? Is he going to get 10?
Kachuk, he'll get 10. Honestly, here's what I'm going to say, and I think it was Elliot Friedman that put this out. Do you not see Matthew Kachuk coming back for the Stadium Series game?
Is that
Does
a priority, though?
Does that not seem the logical game to come back? He's skating now.
You know him better than any of us, so you.
Well, I
tell me.
talked to him a few weeks ago, and he was saying he's skating, but I it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, what game are you coming back? I said, hey, can you come on the pod? And he goes, I will come on the pod once I am back playing.
Which is weird. You would think you'd come on the pod when you're not playing.
His text was he's laying low in terms of like he's focusing on getting back. So I don't and he's got a podcast with his brother and listen, I mean friggin' the fact that he's even considering coming on our podcast is amazing. To me, I kind of agreed with Elliot Friedman. Like, comes back January 2nd. It gives him a month runway to really get ready for the Olympics. They're not leaving him off, right?
Keller, Matthew Nyes, Dylan Larkin. I mean, I'm trying to get Brock Nelson on this team. Jason Robertson's going to make the team. Cole Caulfield probably is going to make the team.
I don't know if Caulfield does.
Really?
So McKinnon, I believe, was saying, like when they asked him last night, like in our post game stuff, when they asked him about Brock Nelson, and do you remember what McKinnon said about the Four Nations?
It was kind of a slam dunk. I mean, he was like, "Yes, absolutely." The way he's playing right now.
But do you remember what he said? What the Four Nations was more than anything?
No.
Highly defensive hockey.
And he said he's one of the best two-way
There you go.
centers. And
Right? He said it was way harder to score than anybody thought it was going to be with all that talent.
well, I will say this. Riker and I have seen Billy Guerin twice at Avalanche games on the road. And he's not coming there because the cities are pretty. He's coming to watch Brock.
Well, was that in Minnesota? You saw him in Minnesota.
Well,
where he's the
yeah,
general
but
manager.
where were we, Riker? Just recently, we saw him twice.
We were at MSG,
Yep, saw him there,
Oh,
and then we
nice,
saw him
yeah.
another.
and then I seen him in Minnesota. And then was there another city that he was out?
Yeah,
east there?
it was either the Islanders or Nashville. There was two cities on that trip that he was at, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, there's some
But I
other
think
weird
Brock
timing.
scored in every game that he was at.
Yeah.
There's some other weird timing there too. Is the Canucks were heading out east right around that time, and Quinn Hughes was there as well.
Yeah.
He could have been doing
Well,
a ton
and
of things. Okay, here's a question for
Does
you.
Mackenzie Blackwood? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Let's just say for Team USA, here's a Brock Nelson. I think is who you would want against McKinnon,
Oh my God.
right? Like that could be the scenario. You talk about defensive hockey, like Brock makes like 99 out of 100 great plays with the puck.
Yeah.
He's got strength. He can skate. He's a veteran. He's not going to be overwhelmed. Is that the kind of role that he slides into? It's going to be so fascinating, you guys. I can't wait to see what happens.
I honestly think it comes down to JT Miller and Brock Nelson.
Yeah, you could be on it there.
You
Right.
think Matthew Nyes before Brock?
Well, I'm not saying Matthew Nyes. I don't even know if I have him in the, like, when you look at that group right there, I think it's JT Miller and or Brock Nelson.
Yeah.
Right?
He deserves
I don't know that Matthew Nyes is in there, right?
Yeah.
Like Trocheck's a really good two-way center. I would argue maybe even Tage Thompson over Alex Tuck,
Yep. Agree.
right?
I think you gotta
Larkin,
give
I think,
Tage
is a very
Thompson
good
some
two-way
time.
center. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I think you do.
how do we make the argument for Brock Nelson without sounding like total dickheads, homers? Like
Nathan
how do we-
McKinnon made the argument last night. He's one of the best two-way centers in the game.
Yeah.
Or
That's
Nathan
pretty good
McKinnon was,
endorsement.
right? Like that's, yeah.
You guys, he's done all he can, in my opinion, to make that team. I don't know what else the guy can do.
Yeah.
So
Little bit of a
now
slow
it's coming
start,
down
but
to
Let me
6 of one, half a dozen the other, right?
Let me ask you guys this question, just from my perspective. When you are putting together specifically a Team USA or a Team Canada where there's just a wealth of talent, are you looking for the 20 best skaters?
No.
Or in this case, 18 best forwards, or are you trying to put together a team?
you have to put together a team. It's not the 18. It's not the 18 most skilled players. It's a team. That's why Brock Nelson, as a two-way center, which is what we're emphasizing, is kind of in that third or fourth line center role. Otherwise, you're taking Cole Caulfield. You're basically looking at points throughout the NHL and saying,
Which is
okay,
dumb.
we're taking all these guys.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
there's your
it's,
argument.
you know,
I mean, that's part of the argument, but it's like there's a reason why Brandon Hagel was on Team Canada last year, right?
well,
Like
and I
now
go,
he's unreal this year, but like it's not. I mean, like he's a tremendous two-way forward.
he just went on the IR by the way.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, like, but there's a reason why Sam Bennett, same thing.
I guess I kind of look at it as like the golf, like the Ryder Cup. Does Keegan Bradley is not picking the top 10 golfers in the world. He's picking people for reasons, right? And he took himself off the roster to actually coach that. So to Griff's point, I think it's up to Billy to pick the best team, not the best players with the best numbers.
I think there's also something to be said on your point for the fact that Brock Nelson can kill penalties. And you got to think, I mean, you're not going to take like true penalty killers, but to get a guy, a two-way forward that can kill penalties effectively is also a big selling point, I would think.
I agree. Well said. Well said.
I think if you look at that list again, most of those guys kill penalties in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Can I switch to Team Canada real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Here's my question. Does Tom Wilson make Team Canada?
Yes. It's not even a question.
Does Cirelli?
Yes.
This team, this is scary. Like
I think you're gonna have. I mean, it's crazy to say, but you look at like Hagel, Reinhart, Point, Marchand, Tom Wilson. Like, I think Cirelli, because John Cooper is the coach, I think Cirelli does make it because he's familiar with him. That's the other thing is you got Mike Sullivan, who's the coach of Team USA. He has JT Miller in New York. So does that factor in, right? And if you don't take him, does that hurt your relationship with one of your top players in New York? Mm-hmm. Those
Johnny,
are other things that play into it.
Subplot intelligence there, Lyles. I didn't even think about that.
that, Johnny, that is the
Layers.
equivalent. That's the equivalent of somebody saying to you, pick the 5 hottest girls on planet Earth and not putting your wife in that list.
Yeah, it's going to cause a problem.
Yeah.
That's good, Kiefer.
I'm going to go Sydney
I'm gonna
Sweeney.
bow out right now. I'm just
I'm
gonna
going to go
back
Sydney Sweeney.
slowly
I'm going to go Dana
over
Keefe.
here.
I'm going to go, yeah. Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
Well, I look at that
Very.
roster and it makes me, yeah, that is so good. There is nothing wrong.
Well, and you go to so here when you're looking at this, right? And you look at Zach Hyman on there with Connor McDavid. I go back to 2010, Chris Kunitz with Sidney Crosby. Like it's not always easy to play with the top players. Sidney Crosby, it's like playing with McKinnon. Like you have to be aware of his space, and his space is different than everybody else's space that you've ever played with in your entire life. And so to be able to play with those top players is not an easy thing. And obviously Zach Hyman could do it. Chris Kunitz could do it. There's certain players you have to think the game at an extremely intelligent level in order to be able to play with those top players. Because it's not just go up and down the wing as fast as you can.
Yeah,
If
it's
Team
good-
Canada-
those
what
two
kind of-
teams.
What kind of pressure is on Team Canada here? I mean, is this, remember that Stanley Cup when Vancouver was up 3-1 or 3-2 and they lost to Boston?
Yep.
I mean, that's the kind of pressure.
Here's what I
that's on-
think about Team Canada. I think it's the least amount of pressure they've had in a long time because I think for the first time they're not favored. I think they're tied with USA. I think USA has leveled the playing field. All these teams that have been rising up in the South, from the Carolinas to the Arizonas to the Dallases to the Floridas, just population in general, to NHL players keeping their families in America. I think it is a level playing field. What do you think about that, Johnny?
I would say that there's the way the Four Nations went, and with the players that Team USA has as compared to Team Canada. Now, like, let's talk about Team Canada's high end. When you have McDavid, McKinnon, Makar, like that's hard to compete with. But then you go to goaltending. Mm-hmm. The hard part is you can only play one goalie, right? Mm-hmm. But you have Ottinger, you have Hellebuck, you have Swayman, or whoever the other one's going to be. Whereas you go to Team Canada, and it's a little bit different because Binnington hasn't had the best year. Do you put him on strictly because he's played well in big games over the years? That's the question. Mackenzie Blackwood, 1 goal against last night. Or one goal against Minnesota, right?
What are
like
the chances? What are the chances that Blackwood and Wedgwood both get consideration? Well, they're both getting.
They'll
consideration.
get consideration. I would love to say they'll both be on the team. I don't think Team Canada is going to do that. And so we've talked about this before. Do you want 3 starters that you're bringing, or do you want potentially 2 starters and maybe like a Wedgwood who's like that 1B but is unreal in the room, and he's going to be like the best, like the atmosphere, just the perfect fit no matter where he goes.
The only issue with that, Johnny, and having him on our podcast last week, I think one thing is clear. He wants to play. He
Hell
wants
yeah, he
to
does.
be the guy. I mean, it'd be hard pressed to put him on that team and not play him. I honestly,
and
I
I'm not
think
saying he's a backup. I'm just saying like what are like, you don't know exactly what all these GMs are looking for, right? How do they want the makeup of their team? Everybody speculates, but until the rosters are literally laid down and put in, it's all speculation, right?
Hey, Sweden and Finland will not be pushovers in this tournament.
No, not at all.
Sweden could be the dark horse to sneak up on everybody. And it's funny, I talked to Milan Hajduk, and he's like, Czechia, great forwards, but they have no real NHL defensemen at the moment playing. So they're going to have a bunch of European-style defensemen, but tremendous talent up front with Marty Necas and Pasternak and those guys, right?
Yeah.
But on the back end is their injury. But Sweden, to me, I don't know, man. They got a lot of great. But every team we go into, we're like, oh, yeah, I forgot he's Swedish, and I forgot how good he is.
Yeah.
And you just start building this team. You're like, they're going to be hard to play against.
Right, and I don't know if Landy listens to this pod or if somebody's going to shoot it his way, but if we don't talk about Team Sweden, he's going to chop our arms off.
Yeah, and I ain't doing it because of him. I'm just, every team I go into, I'm like, that's another good Swedish player. Like, they're going to have a solid lineup. And having Landeskog there is a massive boost.
Mm-hmm. When you think about like Canada and you think about Team USA and the high end players on those two teams, you look at Sweden, maybe it's not the McDavid McKinnon level, but it's not a far drop, and it is a consistent, really, really good, really, really talented group when you talk about Finland and Sweden.
Yeah, throw Philip Forsberg in there.
Philip Forsberg, exactly. Think about, friggin' Mikko Rantanen, like Rope Hint, like, it's not, Heiskanen. Like, it's
going to be fun, you guys. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
So does this start on February 7th-ish?
Something like that.
This is must-see TV. I'm telling you, if the best thing that ever happened to the NHL was the Four Nations, because I guarantee you they got 10% more fans, more people interested in the game of hockey just because of the Four Nations. Yeah. Which I think only intensifies the Olympics, which only makes this. And plus, you're going right after the Super Bowl, right? So the Super Bowl goes, and you got nothing. February sucks. And now all of a sudden, it's on all day. There's 2-3 games on a day.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, like, when I went to the Olympics in 2006, it's crazy, the schedule. Like, I remember we played in Detroit. I was on the Avs. We played in Detroit on a Sunday. We flew back to Denver. I was on a flight Monday morning to Chicago, land in Chicago, meet up with probably half the team was going through Chicago. You fly overnight, Monday night, land Tuesday morning in wherever we landed, and then we it was like a little puddle jumper over to Torino. So Tuesday, whatever you get in, you practice Tuesday afternoon. We had a game Wednesday at like noon.
Damn.
Like, it was insane. And then you're just going. It's round robin, and then we played quarterfinals. We lost next day. We were on a flight back, and I was practicing with the Avs within like 2 or 3 days.
Hey, here's a question, Johnny. How long does it take? And I know these guys have played together, in summer and all that stuff, but how long does it realistically take a coach or a coaching staff to put guys together and get synergy and chemistry? How long does that take?
Well, so this is another layer that you're talking about. Do you take players that play together, like a Zach Hyman and a Connor McDavid, because they have that synergy? You don't have to essentially manufacture it for the tournament. And one of the other things too is, like, you think about, okay, Kyle Connor, Jack Eichel, Austin Matthews, Quinn Hughes, all of these guys are used to being the guy and having the puck on their stick. But now you put them all on a power play unit together. Who has the puck? And can those guys adjust to not having the puck and that synergy that you talked about. Doesn't matter if it's USA, Canada, Sweden, whatever.
Yep.
Like that, those are the other things that come into play, and you have to be able to do it and form that chemistry very quickly. So do you look back at a Four Nations and say these guys played unreal together? Let's make sure and take these two together again. Like there's so much that plays into the decisions that are made.
Two things: advantage Canada with Makar and Taves. I mean that's a massive advantage from the standpoint of synergy and chemistry. Here's the other thing. The one knock I would give the Avs on the power play, sometimes it's a little too pretty, right? You're always looking for one extra pass. When you get these guys together, are they trying to share the puck too much? Or which team, which country is going to be the one that is like, we know we got skill. We got to hammer it at the net. We know that we've got all of that stuff, but you don't want to get too pretty in the Olympics.
My guess is they're going to keep it simple because that's the smart thing to do. And if you got Crosby as the captain there, he's just like, guys, I could just see him going, we got a 2-3 pass max on this power play. Yeah. If we start heating up a little bit, we can get a little fancy look for backdoor, whatever. But I think it's just going to be dumbified to get started. That's a smart play.
Mm-hmm. Well, and how many of these guys are used to being on power play too?
Zero.
Zero.
Do people get their feelings hurt and stuff like this?
I don't think so, but at the same time, like there's some pride that goes into it. You want to be like whatever. Early in my career, I was a power play 1 guy. If I was on power play 2, you're kind of like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting 30 seconds, not a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes there's players that need to have the puck on their stick to feel good. Like we go back to, like we keep talking about Brock Nelson, but talking to him earlier in the year, like he wasn't on the first power play. He's used to being on the first power play in Long Island for so long. The puck's always on his stick. Well, if you're getting 30 seconds for the Avs or 20 seconds for the Avs on power play 2 and the puck's not on your stick, guess what? That rolls into 5-on-5 play when you get that scoring chance and maybe you're not burying it because it's just, you don't feel quite as good when you don't have the puck on your stick all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And good on Bedsy. I mean,
hell yeah.
He recognized that. Brock is, whoo. Are we all in agreement? We think Brock makes that team? Huh?
What?
First unit power play in junior and college.
Riker, your first power play on the alumni.
What the hell is this? Why am I not on the peeps?
No peeps, shoot 5-hole. No peeps, shoot 5-hole.
Oh, man.
Wait, let's wrap this up, boys. Let's wrap this up. I want to know what everybody's plan is for Christmas. Like, what's Christmas Day look, or Christmas Eve? What does it look like for you guys?
Right, get it.
Okay, I got a plan. You guys are gonna like this plan.
Is it a party? Is there a lot of people coming over?
So I'm opening a bottle of Cade at 10 a.m. Ooh. I'm gonna decant it. Steaks on the barbecue by 11.
Wow.
Yes. And then nothing but excellent bottles of wine. I'm going to watch 4 Christmas movies and then put in a frozen
is one of those 4 Christmases
6 for dinner number 2.
Is one of those 4 Christmases? One of those 4 Christmas movies is 4 Christmases?
It is. My gal's not seen that one yet either. I think I'm the only one that loves this movie.
Is Bad Santa one of them?
We're alternating, so I'm not quite sure, but probably not Bad Santa. For me, I get my Billy Bob fix off Landman. I don't need to see more Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa. Okay.
So, all right. You said you're opening a bottle of Cade. I've been to the Cade winery. It is freaking amazing. It is state of the art and awesome. And the wine is
God,
EJ would decant that wine on Instagram. That's how good it is.
You would like that one, okay?
Yeah. Kiefer, go.
Christmas Eve, we have some of Dana's friends coming over again. Not my,
Did you schedule that or did Dana?
Kyle.
Yeah, they're your friends. Yeah.
I haven't scheduled one thing in 25 years. So, friends coming over New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, and it's like, you play a few dumb little games. It's fun. You drink wine, yada, yada. I have to do the dishes. But I will tell you, the key, if you really want to have fun, and if you do the dishes, you can really get in one for that hour and a half while everybody's over there talking and doing their stuff. And you're over there secretly doing the dishes. I can go over and do the dishes and be like, All right, great dinner, everybody. When I come back, it's, you guys want to play a game?
This is the thing.
Christmas morning is get up. You know, Quincy already knows every one of our presents because we just do it that way. Like, let's buy it. You want it. I'll wrap it. We'll do that. And then I hope there's football on Christmas Day. I can't remember, but I think there is.
Yeah,
Is there?
there is. Yeah, Broncos play Christmas night.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be 72 degrees. So it's like, let's
Yeah.
go. Maybe a football game outside. Just enjoy it.
Go mow the lawn.
I like it.
Johnny?
Let's see. Christmas Eve is my mom's birthday, so we will be doing some form of Nordic skiing, I'm sure. We're going up to Vail for Christmas. Well, my whole family's up there already, but and then I've got a buddy up there that gets ice on Christmas Eve, so we usually go and do like a big kids versus adults game. Christmas Eve, like nighttime, good dinner, good wine, usually play some board games, and then Christmas Day is presents. Hopefully not before 7 a.m., but usually right at 6:30. Coffee, probably going to ski a little bit, and then probably Nordic ski again. So that's usually been the plan the last few years.
I forgot. We're swimming a couple times on New Year's Eve and Christmas Day.
Now, is that bareback swimming?
Bareback swimming in the river.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bareback swimming. Yeah. That's
Oh, hey, is Nordic skiing cross country skiing? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
yes. So, but there's two types. So you've got classic, which is straight forward and straight back. Just
Yeah.
watch Kyle. Yeah. And then skate skiing, which is no, I don't know what you're doing. It's
I'm trying to.
No, it's you pull at the same time. The pulling is happening at the same. There you go, and you're
It's
skating.
like the dance I do when you guys are trying to record the Jumbotron.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
my goodness.
the humping of the air there in the background every time we try and do so skate skiing. You're actually skating on Nordic skis, but also pulling. It's maybe the toughest workout. It is
Wow.
crushing. Yeah,
It goes sledding, then Nordic skiing. The two toughest things you can do.
you
Now I
are an
get it.
expert at sledding, Kyle.
Merry Christmas, boys.
Merry Christmas.
fellas.
Love you
And
guys.
happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Pretty prestigious group. We went off the rails, folks. No, we didn't. This is the rails. Okay. We're all excited for this.
I mean, it's just the legend grows, man.
We're pros.